Today, we explore a captivating biblical narrative, the life and legacy of King Solomon. This script journeys through the remarkable story of a ruler celebrated for his wisdom, leadership, and deep connection with the divine. Solomon, son of King David, is remembered not only for his judicious decisions, but also for his ability to balance earthly success with spiritual grace. His life offers many lessons about thoughtful decision-making, fairness, and compassion. In his remarkable journey, we see a young man shaped by destiny, rising to a role that would change history. This narrative explains how a divine calling set him on a path toward greatness, and how his renowned judgment continues to influence ideas of justice and mercy. His court became a hub of lessons that gently reveal the complexities of human emotion and the rewards of measured power. With simple language and clear insights, we invite you to understand a past that mixes human endeavor with divine inspiration. Join us as we dive into the fascinating account of King Solomon, whose journey from promise to legend offers timeless lessons for every generation. Experience his triumphs and challenges as we reveal inspiring truths that resonate across all ages today. King Solomon's early life was steeped in tradition and divine promise, setting the stage for a future filled with wisdom. Born to King David and Bathsheba, Solomon was part of a lineage that carried the hopes of a nation. From a young age, he was exposed to the rich tapestry of Israel's history, its religious customs, and the enduring values of justice and mercy. His upbringing in the royal household meant he learned the art of leadership, diplomacy, and governance through first-hand experiences. Mentors and advisors played a crucial role in shaping the character of a boy destined to become one of history's most revered kings. As Solomon matured, stories of his father's mighty reign and the divine encounters that had blessed his family formed the backdrop of his education. It was during this period that Solomon experienced a profound calling from God. In a quiet moment of reflection, he was granted the gift of wisdom, a divine endowment meant to guide him in his future responsibilities. This moment was not just a turning point for Solomon, but also a beacon of hope for the people of Israel, who longed for a leader who could bridge the gap between earthly power and spiritual insight. Inspired by this spiritual awakening, Solomon dedicated himself to understanding the intricate balance between justice and mercy. He spent countless hours studying ancient texts, engaging with scholars, and learning from the natural world around him. This period of intense learning laid the foundation for his later achievements, both as a wise ruler and as a man deeply connected to his faith. Solomon's divine calling instilled in him humility and a sense of duty, elements that would later define his reign and leave an indelible mark on history. During these formative years, Solomon's life was a blend of rigorous education, family legacy, and deep spiritual reflection. His interactions with wise elders, scribes, and traveling scholars enriched his perspective on both governance and morality. Every lesson learned reinforced the importance of seeking truth and exercising discernment in every decision. The experiences of his youth laid a sturdy foundation for his future role as a leader. This early chapter of his life remains a testament to the value of education, humility, and the courage to embrace divine purpose. These early experiences not only nurtured his intellect, but also ignited a lifelong passion for justice and compassionate rule beyond measure. King Solomon's reign marked a golden era in the history of Israel, characterized by flourishing trade, peace, and innovation. His wisdom was renowned far and wide, drawing visitors from distant lands who sought his counsel. During his rule, Solomon implemented policies that balanced economic prosperity with social justice, ensuring that both the elite and common citizens benefited from his decisions. His court was a hub of intellectual exchange, where philosophers, traders, and leaders discussed ideas that transcended their immediate world. Solomon's reputation for fairness grew as his judicious decisions showcased his deep commitment to serving his people. One of the most distinctive features of Solomon's leadership was his emphasis on diplomacy and international relations. He forged alliances with neighboring nations, promoting cultural exchange and mutual respect. His strategic marriages and trade agreements further solidified Israel's position in the region, turning the nation into a center of commerce and learning. Builders and artisans thrived under his patronage, and the country witnessed remarkable advancements in arts and architecture. Through these endeavors, Solomon not only enhanced the wealth of his kingdom, but also its cultural legacy. Despite the prosperity, Solomon was not free from internal challenges. Disputes among his advisors, conflicts over resource allocation, and the burden of high expectations tested his resolve. Yet each obstacle was met with calm reflection and decisive action. His approach to governance combined practicality with deep moral insight, often leading to innovative solutions that prioritized the welfare of his people over personal gain. He valued honest dialogue and implemented systems that encouraged accountability and fairness. Throughout his rule, Solomon remained a man of faith, often seeking divine guidance before making significant decisions. This blend of spiritual reflection with pragmatic leadership earned him admiration from both his subjects and foreign dignitaries. His ability to merge the spiritual with the secular was not only a mark of personal character, but also a strategic asset that fostered national unity. The legacy of Solomon's reign is remembered as a period when wisdom and power were harmoniously intertwined, creating a foundation that would inspire future generations. The echoes of his leadership resonate even today, reminding us that thoughtful governance and balanced power can lead to lasting prosperity. Solomon's life offers a timeless lesson. True leadership requires not only intellect and strategy, but also empathy, humility, and a constant quest for justice. In reflecting on his reign, we see a legacy built on the solid pillars of wisdom and care for every member of society. Solomon's remarkable reign was built on both forward-thinking policies and an enduring commitment to integrity. He introduced innovative administrative reforms that improved the efficiency of his government, ensuring that resources were allocated fairly to support infrastructure, defense, and the arts. Under his rule, new trade routes were established, which not only enriched Israel's treasury, but also opened channels for cultural dialogue with far-flung lands. Public projects, such as the construction of great public buildings and irrigation systems, transformed the daily lives of his citizens. The king believed that prosperity flourishes when all members of society work together toward common goals. His policies encouraged community participation and fostered a spirit of unity among diverse groups. Moreover, Solomon's approach to justice was rooted in compassion. He always sought to understand the circumstances behind conflicts before making a decision. This balanced perspective made him a trusted leader whose insights were valued and remembered long after his time. In summary, King Solomon's blend of wisdom, innovation, and heartfelt compassion secured his place as an exemplary leader whose legacy endures in the annals of history. His enduring story enlightens us all, truly timeless. One of the most famous episodes from King Solomon's career is his shrewd judgment between two women who each claimed to be the mother of the same child. The dispute arose when two women, living in the same community, came before the king with a heartbreaking dilemma. Both women insisted that the infant was theirs, and the dispute had stirred strong emotions among everyone present. Solomon listened carefully to each side, acknowledging the pain and desperation in their voices. Instead of rushing to a verdict, he proposed a solution designed to reveal the true nature of each claimant's love. In a move that surprised all who witnessed it, Solomon suggested that the baby be divided in two, giving each woman an equal share. His proposal was not meant to be carried out. It was a clever test meant to expose the real mother. One of the women immediately recoiled at the thought of harming her child, pleading that the baby be given to the other woman instead. The other, however, agreed to the division, displaying a cold indifference to the child's fate. Solomon's wisdom shone in this moment, for the act of proposing such a division revealed the genuine concern and maternal instinct of the true parent. This judgment not only solved the dispute, but also left an indelible mark on the understanding of justice and compassion. The story quickly spread throughout the land, and its impact was profound. People marveled at Solomon's ability to discern the truth through a simple yet powerful method. His decision affirmed the value of mercy over cruelty and demonstrated that true justice involves profound empathy and insight. By challenging the claimants in this way, Solomon not only brought clarity to a difficult situation, but also set a precedent for wise leadership in resolving conflicts. This case remains a paradigm for fairness, illustrating that authority should be used not to enforce harsh penalties, but to encourage a deeper understanding of human emotion and responsibility. Over time, the judgment has been cited by scholars and leaders as a symbol of how wisdom can transform seemingly impossible problems into opportunities for moral education. It continues to inspire modern legal principles and ethical debates in societies around the world. Moreover, this story teaches us that true wisdom is measured by one's willingness to challenge assumptions and look beyond the surface. During King Solomon's reign, one of his most ambitious projects was the construction of the Temple in Jerusalem, a structure that would become the spiritual heart of the nation. This magnificent building was designed to honor the divine and to serve as a place of worship, reflection, and community gathering. The temple's architecture was a blend of artistic beauty and functional design, incorporating influences from various cultures while remaining distinctly rooted in Israelite tradition. Skilled craftsmen and laborers worked tirelessly under Solomon's guidance to bring this grand vision to life, and the resulting structure surpassed expectations in its scale and splendor. Solomon also oversaw a range of other monumental achievements that showcased his commitment to progress and prosperity. He initiated extensive building projects throughout the kingdom, constructing palaces, fortifications, and public works that bolstered the nation's security and infrastructure. The trade networks established during his reign opened new avenues for commerce, allowing goods, ideas, and innovations to flow freely between different regions. This era saw advancements in art, science, and literature, with scholars and artists contributing to a cultural renaissance that enriched the lives of all citizens. His keen interest in diverse subjects fostered a vibrant intellectual environment where knowledge was celebrated. Challenges were not absent during this period, as the large-scale projects demanded significant resources and coordination. Even so, Solomon's visionary leadership and careful planning ensured that obstacles were overcome. He balanced economic ambitions with the welfare of his people, showing remarkable foresight in resource management. The success of these projects was a testament to his ability to inspire collaboration among various segments of society, from farmers and artisans to traders and officials. Every brick laid and every carving etched into stone was a symbol of a kingdom united by common purpose and divine favor. Beyond the material accomplishments, Solomon's grand achievements left an enduring legacy of cultural and spiritual significance. The temple, in particular, became a beacon of faith, drawing pilgrims and seekers from far and wide. Its walls echoed with prayers and songs of devotion, and it stood as a reminder of the eternal connection between the people and their Creator. The impact of these projects extended beyond his lifetime, influencing generations to come in both art and governance alike. Solomon's reign exemplifies how large-scale endeavors can shape the collective identity of a nation, uniting its people through shared dreams and triumphs. Today, reflections on Solomon's achievements inspire modern thinkers to blend tradition with innovation, drawing lessons from a past that valued both creativity and continuity. His legacy reminds us that progress is most sustainable when built on strong foundations of culture and faith. Overall, Solomon's visionary projects and grand constructions not only enriched his kingdom materially, but also laid the groundwork for a legacy that still influences art, architecture, and spiritual life today. King Solomon's life and reign have left an enduring imprint on history, one that continues to captivate and educate people around the world. His legacy is a blend of wisdom, innovation, and a deep sense of justice that resonates with audiences across generations. Often remembered for his famous judgments and monumental achievements, Solomon's story serves as a gentle reminder of the power of thoughtful leadership. His tale is not just a chronicle of ancient events, but a rich source of lessons on compassion, balance, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. In reflecting on his life, we recognize that King Solomon was more than a ruler. He was a visionary who sought to harmonize the practical demands of governance with the elevation of the human spirit. His approach demonstrated that power, when wielded with care and insight, can lead to not only material prosperity, but also spiritual growth. The principles he upheld, fairness, empathy, and the willingness to challenge conventional thinking remain as relevant today as they were in his time. His judgments, particularly the renowned decision regarding the disputed child, have set a benchmark for moral clarity and humane wisdom. Moreover, Solomon's achievements in architecture, trade, and cultural diplomacy illustrate the benefits of combining creativity with diligent planning. The temple he built stands as a monument to the profound link between the divine and the mortal, inspiring countless generations to seek a deeper understanding of their own roles within society. His reign teaches us that leadership is not measured solely by power or wealth, but by the ability to inspire, unite, and uplift communities. As we conclude this exploration, we are reminded that the story of King Solomon is as much about human potential as it is about historical events. His lessons encourage us to pursue knowledge with humility and to view every challenge as an opportunity for personal growth. In the end, Solomon's legacy is a timeless invitation to live with wisdom and compassion, nurturing a future where both governance and everyday life are enriched by thoughtful insight and shared humanity. Solomon's enduring legacy invites all of us to live